Welcome back. You're watching NBC World of Sports. Now let's see what's making headlines around the country. Earlier today, we caught up with Moses Corey as he speaks to us about the PNG Men's Basketball League competition and the growth and development of basketball in the country. Moses, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, first of all, basketball here in Port Moresby used to be really big way back in the 1980s to the early 1990s. Tell us a bit about the competition.
The competition that is currently run is run by the PNG Men's Basketball League. It's supposed to be a league where most of the elite basketball players compete. At the moment, it's run out of Taroma Aquatic Indoor Complex on Sundays. We played all the first round games on a Sunday, but we recently made decisions to also have Saturday afternoon games.
All right. Basketball, how would you compare it from the 1980s to the 1990s to today?
I think it was different then. When I played, we didn't have that many coaches that were knowledgeable about basketball. The discipline was great then. I think there's a bit of discipline lacking these days, but I think as coaches we're trying to improve that. And of course now the games are played at the indoor complex. Much better facilities. Yeah.
Does the facilities help in raising the standard of the game?
Very much so. Very much so. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's also good for the crowd. Yeah, there are proper seating. You have a panoramic view of the activity that's being carried on the basketball field.
All right. With you being in the Port Moresby PNG Men's, are there any plans to improve the game?
Yes, I mean, coming out here and talking about the competition that's run by the PNG Men's Basketball League is one way of trying to get more crowds in. And we are looking at a major PR exercise to try to get a few more people coming through to watch. But basketball is a family game. It's sheltered, so you know. Even when it's raining out there, yeah, we've got a good facility to play in.
All right. In terms of development, are we running any development programs for the junior basketballers, coaching clinics?
Yes. At the moment, there are clubs. The Women's League is getting in younger players. One of the major competitions was run by the Capital Basketball League, which fell by the wayside because of the introduction of the PNG Men's Basketball League. But that will be revived, which will give the opportunity to the non-elite players, the younger players and the juniors to come through. The intention is to try to create a pathway from the under-7s right up to the elite competition. Yeah.
Right. We have PNG Games coming up. Any plans for that?
Yes, I think most of the coaches will be spending time there trying to identify talent. But another important move that the PNG Men's Basketball League has made is to get the clubs to focus on adopt a school and send their players to go out there and coach.
All right. In terms of women participating in sports, do we have a lot of women competing in basketball and taking up more management coaching roles within the sport?
Yes, people like Emma YY, Carol Lelai, who is currently with the federation. Yeah, they are now. I mean, I come from the Exodus Basketball Club, they're basically Exodus people. They've been coaching young girls to play in their league. Yeah. I understand they have a competition out of the Tarama Sports Complex. So yeah, they are reviving the women's competition, and I think it will go a long way. I've seen the attendances of clubs having their women train, and yeah, it looks positive.
All right, hopefully I can come by and shoot some hoops.
Yeah, well, you've got 6 courts there, and it's a huge stadium. Yeah.
All right, Moses, thank you very much for joining World of Sports.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
4 of PNG's emerging athletes made their mark on the international stage last week. Peniel Richard bounced back from injury to equal Mong Taval's triple jump record, while Relly Kaputin and Adrian Monagi continue their top form in their respective events. Waliagai Olewale with this report.
His prospect of securing PNG's first medal in pole vault was cut short during the 2015 Pacific Games. However, Peniel Richard has bounced back from injury to equal Mong Tavel's triple jump national record in the Lone Star Conference Championships last weekend in Stephenville, Texas. Peniel recorded a 15.30 metre lead last week during the meet. His record was among 4 of PNG's emerging talent quest to make their mark on the athletics scene in the United States. Pacific Games medalists Relly Kaputin continued her form, recording 6.13 metres to secure gold in the women's long jump. Relly was also awarded the David Noble Award for her effort as the outstanding female field athlete of the championships. Adrian Monagi came close to equaling Yamolauna's heptathlon record of 5,037 points, narrowly missing out on 5,030 points. Monagi was pulled out by her coaching team after recording a 1.60 metres in the high jump event. And 400 metre sensation Theo Piniao capped off the event with a silver medal performance in the 4x400 metres. All 4 athletes are now in preparation for the NCAA D2 National Championship in Florida in 2 weeks' time.
We'll take time out and be back with more. You're watching NBC World of Sports.